everyone, thank you so much for joining me. So this is your twin flame reading, and at the end of the video there's going to be a part 2. So I'll be answering questions that you had sent in to me at my request. So thank you for everyone who asked a question. I do apologize though, because there's a bunch of you that entered questions on the on my story and it erased. So if you don't hear your question, please DM me and I will I'll message you the answer to your question. So I apologize. Just when I think, you know, Mercury retrograde, you know, something like this happens communication wise, of course. So okay, so let's gain insight into your twin flame connection, what you've been experiencing, what you've been going through, the energies surrounding your connection. Let's see what's going on, and then at the end excuse me, we'll get some advice or guidance for your twin flame connection. Okay. I love that there is a sun card. It's kind of like, you know, as long as there's a sun card, doesn't really matter what else is around. So you and your twin flame there's been a shift in your energy surrounding your connection. This is a confirmation that the work that you've been doing, whether it's been just creating intention, creating, you know, possibility, whether it's been healing work, whatever you're working on, focusing on, whether it's even just changing your mindset, it is positively affecting your connection. So it's like, I see the sun card and it's just like, ah, like happiness, joy is in store for you. And I like it because even though there is the 3 of Swords and the 8 of Swords, I feel like these energies are kind of like, you've been dealing with this and it is now kind of behind you. The energies are shifting, so you're moving away from this towards happiness, union. And I even want to say, like, for those of you who may not have union like right away, it is in store for you, but this is more like a sense of inner peace and calm, and like things aren't as heavy as they were like last year and previous years. It's so much lighter, the energy so much lighter. So you're walking away from, I want to say, if there is a third party situation, it's more like, okay, it is what it is, but it's not like a knife to your heart. You're able to be like, okay, this is a situation. It's like you're rising above it and you're not allowing it to like tie you down or bog you down. It doesn't have this hold on you anymore. So your twin flame may be in another connection. Your twin flame may be in a situation where they're not able to be with you in the way that you would like. In the past, this was like end of the world. This was unbearable. This was, I can't take this anymore. And it's not to say that, you know, it's more like you've stepped above it and you're like, it doesn't trigger your worst fears anymore. So this is not only union, but it's like you're in a place of power. you're stepping away from this. This is like the past, like you're done. So that is amazing. The Two of Cups is both of you in your own way, like feeling the feelings. Like you love your twin flame. Your twin flame still thinks of you, still has this connection, even though they don't admit it, even though they don't contact you, even if they're stubborn as hell. They can't, nothing can stand in the way of a twin flame love connection. So your twin flame is definitely at the same place as you are. They feel what you feel in your heart, even if they're not saying it. Your twin flame is going within. So it doesn't even have to be like they're going in a cave and they're meditating. It's like time spent alone, like they're brushing their teeth. They think of, like, there's this download of information, of energy from the universe that is guiding them towards your connection. So they don't actually have to, you know, close themselves off from the world. They're still living their everyday life, but in the moments of quiet and when they're alone, they hear these messages and they get your messages. They get how you feel. So you can step back and not have to feel like, oh my God, I have to connect with them. I have to contact them. No, because they're getting your messages loud and clear just from you loving them. They are hearing your messages. And so it's like they're acquiring this new information and wisdom that they are applying to their own life and their situation. So twin flames are always in this connection, telepathically exchanging information, exchanging knowledge, exchanging expansion, growth, and, you know, evolution. However way that you are growing, you share that with your twin, and same for them. They share with you their insight, their knowledge of what they're learning. So on some level, you're always on the same page. You're always being updated. You always have the latest tea, the latest update, the news. You know where they are, especially emotionally. When they are going through something, you can pick that up, and vice versa. So sometimes what you're feeling is not, is you're picking up on what they're feeling as well, because they're also releasing. So your twin flame, and I feel this is for both of you, you're filling your cup of love with other interests. Like there is this big sigh of relief, like, oh my God, I can actually focus on other things other than my twin flame. So whether that's business, whether that's a project, whether that's, you know, some important tasks at hand, things we have to complete, we're able to, for the most part, focus on those things. And those things do actually bring reward. So you and your twin flame are in a better space where you can breathe and you can actually be productive and fill your own cup. And that could be fulfillment. So that could be emotionally, that could be just your own, you know, feelings of success, could be financial, it could be better health. This is filling your own cup, having the space to actually do it. Because before, you were just so focused on your twin flame, like you couldn't really get anything done. It was like being stuck in quicksand, and you know, you were trying to be productive, but then it was just the emotional energies that were surrounding your situation were like hard to stay above, because it literally felt like you were sinking in quicksand. So I love that the sun and the sun card and the world card are together, because this is you being self-actualized, and whatever that means to you, your connection does impact you being self-actualized, and vice versa. When we are not self-actualized, we keep ourselves in separation, because the highest purpose is like your twin flame is not going to get in the way of your life's purpose, of your life's work, of whatever lessons you have to learn. Your twin flame will not be in connection with you if it takes you away from any of that. So this world card is a really positive indication that you are on your path. You are on your path to self actualization, as are they. So this is such positive energy, even though you may not be feeling like there's any movement towards actual union. But beneath, like energetically, big things, positive things are in store, like sun card. So you both may be, you or your twin flame, or it could be both, are going through this selfish phase. Not to say that you're selfish, but it's more like you're realizing that you have to fill your own cup. You have to self-love in order to be a magnet for your twin flame connection. So this is indicating that you're tuning in, you're figuring out, okay, what does self-love mean to me? What does self-care mean to me? More than before, you are taking better care of yourself. So it's not like you're being selfish. It's like you're learning how to love yourself so that you will attract that love, so that you will attract your twin flame. They are just a bonus of extra love that you're already giving to yourself. So for those of you who aren't hearing from your twin flame, or they're not knocking on your door or texting you, they're figuring out how to be better for your connection, how to be better for themselves so that they can be better for you. And it's really both of you figuring this out for yourselves, so that there's not this codependency of, well, they're good, they need to make me feel happy, or I'm only going to be happy with my twin flame. No. We have to drop that belief, because that only serves as a block. We have to be whole and complete within ourselves, and then our twin flame, we are ready for twin flame union. So very, very positive energies that are surrounding your connection. Okay, so you guys want to know how they feel about you? You already know. I always feel like, even though it's obvious that they're your twin flame, but it's always nice to hear. It's always nice to have this confirmation, like, do they still love me? Do they still want to be with me? Are they still attracted to me? you know, even if I've put on some weight. Okay, so how does your twin flame feel about you and your connection? Ooh. How does your twin flame feel about you? They are so thankful for you. You are their wish come true. 9 of Pentacles. They're thankful for you. They're thankful that it's like, I know what love feels like. I've experienced this love that you can't explain. So in their heart, they feel this gratitude for your connection, and they feel like, you know, is this real? Like, is this wish really, has it come true? 9 of Cups. They still want to be with you. They realize on some level how much it's taken to just, you know, be in this love connection, how much growth they've had to, you know, go through. And both of you have had to endure a lot. 7 of Wands says endurance. You've both had to endure a lot of pain, a lot of, you know, fears, rejection. You've endured a lot. And so they can't just forget a connection like that. They do feel this fear, which I feel, you know, all of us have to work on. It says abandonment. They fear that they're going to be abandoned. And so a lot of the times it plays, you know, it plays mind games. It's like, well, if they're going to abandon me, I'm just going to leave. I'm not going to go back, because that's the easier route, right? But they're also having victory over these negative thoughts and feelings. So, you know, even though this fear comes up to kind of test them, they're realizing, okay, this is a fear. I gotta let that go. They're very inspired by your connection. Your connection, your love for them is inspiring them to do different things, and vice versa. So you are feeling inspired, you are feeling creative, you are feeling like, you know, using your imagination to, like, just come up with ideas. This could be like business ideas, work, art. Your connection is awakening them to want balance in their life. So they're really being more consciously aware of where they're out of balance. It's like, it's just this thing that happens because of your connection. They are being confronted with, okay, this is not working, so there's something out of balance. So it's like your connection is a personal development vehicle. Not that they want to do that, or not that like that's what has to happen, because we're completely fine with or without our twin flame. With or without ever knowing what a twin flame connection is, we are completely perfect the way we are. When you're in this connection, the energies support growth and evolution. So they will be faced with, okay, where are we out of balance? So yeah, there is so much love. 9 of Cups. They do very, very, very much love you. They see the merit, they see the benefit of what your connection has brought to their life. So it's not just anymore, not just, oh yeah, I'm attracted to my twin flame, or it's not that, you know, whether or not they love you. The love is there, as 9 of Cups indicates. What they are now seeing is how beneficial this connection is to them. It's like they can finally see the truth of how your connection has impacted their life. So that's like the higher perspective, kind of how they see and feel about you. But I still feel like you guys want more. How does your twin flame feel about you? Okay. How do they feel about you? How do they see you in this connection? They want to see you very soon. And of course, reconciliation. So this is confirmation of what I just said, of yes, they still love you. Yes, they're still attracted to you, even if my genes don't fit me anymore. Just kidding. They don't. No, I'm just kidding. Just being silly. They have this renewed sense of love for you. So even if it's like they have a new, yeah, it's like your connection's been rebirthed. They feel like it's brand new love. So they're still needing to practice self-love. It's also what's keeping you both in separation. You haven't yet really, you're not making it a practice or just a way of being, or a way, sometimes we forget that the way we live our life doesn't reflect real self-love. So their higher self is saying, you know, we both got to do this first, or else it's not going to work. So self-love, 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 self-love. Not in a selfish way, but in a way that benefits everyone around you, that is win-win for you and others, that is humble, that comes from your heart and is not ego. So yes, you are the one. They feel that you're still the one. And they do want this deeper level of commitment. Okay, twin flames? So you got your confirmation. I'm sure you, on some level, knew that already, but it's been confirmed. Okay, let's see what the blocks are holding you back. What are the blocks that are holding twin flames back? Take the lead. So, are you truly taking the lead in your own life? What does that mean to you? Does that mean stepping into your power? Does it mean making changes? Does it mean being the leader in your twin flame connection? By doing the work, doing what has to be done, leading by example, leading by example through, the way you live your life, taking the lead in your family, taking the lead in your work, taking the lead in your finances, in your business, in your work. Like, this is keeping us in separation because we're not taking the lead. You're, the self-actualization card. So, we're still working on that. So this means really stepping up into your power and owning your power and just living your life to the fullest. Are we doing that? And if the answer is no, then that's why it's a block. Because our twin flame is not going to stand in the way of us being self-actualized. They're not going to come onto the scene if they're just going to distract us from who we are truly meant to be. Because they support you in who you truly are. And they're going to wait until you're taking the lead in your life. Crown chakra. So we all receive messages from the universe. You're able to have these answers. These answers are already available to you. You just doubt them. So when there's a block, then you're not able to trust the messages that you get. So there is still some healing, some chakra rebalancing that is needed. Shine, step into the light. You have to shine in your life. So this is just like taking the lead. Shine in your life. Be that person that you know that you are. This is, because again, when you are in this spotlight, your twin flame will just appear because you are a magnet for self-actualization, and that means in the area of love as well. So shine, because if you're just hiding yourself away, it doesn't serve you, because you're meant to shine in the world so your twin flame can find you. So you still have doubt on excuse me, whether or not you deserve this. So love is all around you. The universe loves you. The universe supports you. But what gets in the way is our own belief that, that there is not love, or that love is, it's not possible to have this, wonderful love connection. But it is possible. We are meant to have this true love, everlasting love. Just by being born, we deserve this. So there's still doubt, so that's coming up as a block. And in your own belief of what's possible, like true love is possible. They write about it all the time. That's what poetry is, about, and songs and stories and literature and movies. It's like it does exist. we just don't, we find it hard to believe. So doubts and beliefs are blocking. So adopt new beliefs, adopt positive beliefs that support love and your connection. Embrace. So through your awakening, through your self-actualization, you help lift the planet, because you are taking the lead in living the best life. You are taking the lead in showing others, giving others permission to do that, and showing them how to do it. I mean, if everyone knew how to do it, we'd live in a completely, empowered planet. So by living your best life, you're going to take the lead and show others how to do that. So when we are not living our best life, it's a block, because our twin flame is going to be like, you're not ready. And you're going to be like, yes, I am. And the universe is like, no, you're not. So live your best life. And there's fear of change, which is natural. I sense this is like an inner child fear. So your inner child feels overwhelmed with just everything, on top of, having to experience new energies, new shifts, new actual change in life. The inner child feels stressed and overwhelmed, because the inner child likes routine and like just the same thing every day. So when there's any type of change, your inner child becomes fearful. So it's very important that you reassure your inner child that everything is fine, that you're going to be there for your inner child going through these changes. Let's get a card from your inner child. What does your inner child want to say to you? Message from your inner child that is impacting your twin flame connection. You did it! Yay! That's what your inner child needs to hear. Every time you accomplish something, even if that's just making your bed. Yay, you did it! Children need positive reinforcement, or else they're not going to feel motivated to do anything. And when our inner child feels engaged in our lives, they feel present, they feel acknowledged by us, everything goes more smoothly. It's when we are too caught up in our adult everyday responsibility that our inner child feels very neglected, abandoned, and then we start feeling that way. So your inner child just needs more recognition, more admiration, more acknowledgement. You threw out the garbage today. Yes! Bravo! And I'm not even joking. This is the level of, what your inner child needs to feel completely acknowledged. It's very, very important. Inner child nurturing is, to not do it is like to not nurture an actual child, like a human child that you can touch and feel. Like you would never not want to acknowledge a child. You would never see a child there in the room and, you just totally ignore it, like pretend it doesn't even exist. Like, you don't do that. So don't do that to your inner child. Praise your inner child for every little thing. And yeah, it does kind of feel like, you feel a bit weird acknowledging yourself, but it is for your own benefit. Twin flame separation happens because there is inner child stuff there. There's inner child resentment, there's inner child fear, there's inner child neglect. We have to acknowledge that. And it's part of, you know, our it's part of being happy, because we are still those inner children. And that's not just inner children, it's the inner adolescent, it's the inner teenager. So, you know, your inner child wants more, yeah, more praise. Okay. So let's see what are the possible futures for you and your twin flame for, what's the date today? It's March. What are the future energies for March? Future energies for you and your twin flame coming up in March. I feel it's exciting because we got this Sun card and the World card. Let's see what the future possible energies are for you and your twin flame. Work on clearing those blocks so that, you know, clearing the way for happiness. Yes. Loving woman. This is you being in a, like, this is the next card. Like, hello. It's so great. So March. Some of you are coming into closer connection. So even if it's maybe not like union, maybe it's clearer communication. Maybe your twin flame, you know, got promoted, or maybe you are having success in your business. It just is more space for love, affinity, union. So March is looking so good. I just want to keep holding these up for you guys. Oh my goodness. Yes. Peace. So this is you. This is you and your twin flame. Swans represent twin flame union. Girls better buy your lingerie. Just kidding. That was for like Valentine's Day. How was your Valentine's Day? Milestone. This is such a great indication of future, of your future together, celebrating milestones together, achievements, celebrating success together. Amazing. Nice to see the cards. Honoring the path. So this could be any path. This could be your healing path. This could be your career path. This could be your twin flame journey. This could be your health journey. This could be a new, embarking on something new. But it works together with your twin flame, is what I want to say. So you and your twin flame are going to be honoring that path. Maybe the same path. Maybe you're meant to like work on, do like a life purpose work together. So you will be honoring that. Yes. This could signify, you know, some snags along the way, like some obstacles, but because of the overall reading, it's not going to be a big deal. It's going to be like a little glitch, a little like just minor adjustment, like a flat tire. And I don't even want to project that to make that happen, but that's how it's not a big deal. It's just because, you know, this guy's in a pickup truck and he's stranded, but not to, like, it's not ever all going to be like roses every single day and rainbows and sunshine. Of course, there's going to be some snags along the way, but, you know, with the energy of the other cards, it's like you guys are going to work it out. It's going to be fine. not to worry, because you are just going to be in this great space of leading the way, showing others how to be happy, just like you, sharing with others what you did to have the love of your life by your side. What did you do? People are going to follow you. This could be social media, maybe, but like, this is you being an example to others, you know, being in such a having a strong foundation, like a new sense of strength and empowerment. This is you being strong and empowered. So beautiful, beautiful reading, guys. I hope you are excited. I'm so excited for you. If this resonates, as I'm sure it does, feel free to still book a personal reading. Please email me, DM me, check out my YouTube channel. Please subscribe and follow, because I would love for you to, you know, just share these messages, because I try to do them as much as I can. I apologize for not having them out as often as I like. I also have healing sessions for people, so it takes up a lot of my time and energy working with clients. I love the work very much, but it does take a large chunk of my energy and time. So thank you so much for joining me. Please stay tuned for part 2, because I'm going to answer your questions. So, okay, let's start with the questions here. Okay, so this person says, hi, each person has one and only twin flame. How to know that she or he is my twin flame? Much appreciated. Okay, so how do you know? It's like an awakening. It's like, how do you know what love is? You don't know, you feel it. You feel it. There's something that you feel. How do you know they're your twin flame? Because it's something that you feel. But I'll tell you, if you've had an awakening emotionally to like emotions that are like kind of out of control, that's a sign. When you feel that you've had a spiritual awakening, that is a huge indication that you've met your twin flame. Because again, you are meant to awaken to your true self, your higher self, and doing this purpose that you're meant to do to help uplift the planet. So that's a huge sign. And spiritual awakening is also awakening to your own need of healing. If you have been triggered and you find out about inner child work, that's another indication. Just my foot, falling asleep. Like when your healing work has become really important to you, it's a sign that you have made connection with your twin flame, because they trigger this awakening in you. What else? They feel so familiar to you, like someone you've known forever. Yeah, so everyone has one twin flame that you were created with. You split apart for evolution, for growth, for being on a journey to find each other, back to oneness, back to source, back to whatever you want to call, source, God, goddess, universe, spirit, it awakens you to that awareness. So sometimes there is a and I want to be very careful about saying this because I don't want you to get too caught up on this, but a false twin flame, they just turn out to be like a twin flame. They trigger everything in you, but then they may not be on the same spiritual path. They may not be awakened even spiritually. It might not be a complete match vibrationally, so they are a false twin flame to awaken you to your true twin flame connection. So I hope that was helpful. Okay, next question. Whoa. Okay, this is more like this is like a paragraph and like more of a personal. So I'll have to. I'm not sure what path to take is the question. So the path for you is always the path of least resistance. The path that makes your heart sing, makes your body sing. I always, when I'm trying to think of a path to take, I think, how does it feel inside my body? Does it make me feel good? No. Then don't do that. Don't take that path. If the path that you're feeling, what are the sensations? Like just imagine. There's no right or wrong answer. And if it's like, oh my God, I'm nervous, that's good. Oh my God, it's exciting, that's good. Oh my God, it could be fun. Yes, do that. Take that path. Okay, next question. Oh, I couldn't type the question. Is this new venture my passion? Okay, that's a valid question. But again, how does it make you feel? You said the word passion. If it lights you up, then yes, it is the right path for you. And it's never, even if it's not the right path, it is, because it will lead you to your right path. I have been down so many different paths because mentally I couldn't trust in the path that I felt was mine. I took every other path, and then it all led me back to my passion. So I hope that helps. Okay, next question. Why is it always down to the divine feminine? Why is it always down to the divine feminine? Well, it's not really. Just trying to wrap my head around the meaning of your question. Maybe in your certain situation, but it's more like that may be your perception of it. But it's really divine timing, because you can be on your path, you can be growing and learning and changing, and but if your divine feminine or divine masculine is stuck in their own pattern, then you're not a vibrational match, and you can't have union when you don't match. So usually one twin flame on their path of healing and growing and learning lessons awakens the other one, so that they are also on a similar path, on their own. So look at it from the perspective of, if your divine feminine, if you're perceiving your divine feminine as it's always, up to them, or what, it comes down to them, be open to that it could also be you that is actually stuck, and focusing more within, like asking yourself, okay, where am I not moving forward in my life? And just really owning that, taking responsibility for that. And then when we take that focus off of them and putting it more on us, then we are taking responsibility for what we are doing and who we are, and not, you know, expecting or waiting for them. So I hope that was helpful. Okay. What happens if they reach you, your DM? What happens if they reach you? I'm sorry, I don't know what that question means. What happens if they reach you, your DM? I'm sorry, I don't know how to answer that question. Will my twin flame be the right relationship for me in this life journey? And yes, it can be a very fulfilling, beautiful, happily ever after journey, but there will also be pain, because that's what our twin flame is there for us to do, to help us learn, grow, and heal. And healing just means letting go of the past, letting go of whatever happened to us. Like, we're not stuck on that, we can actually let it go. Okay, next question. Hi, is union with my person on the horizon? Okay, I just heard a yes, so the answer is yes. Yay! You did it! Next question. I'm pretty sure he just played me. Okay, well, I'm very sorry to hear that. Look within. Really look within and see where we're not being honest with ourselves. So that was the guidance for you there. Any chance he will come around? It's felt like something is blocking us. Yes. Okay, so for your situation, Ali Stars with two Z's, there's a fear that's coming up, and there is a block that's coming up, and it's fear on his end, and you don't feel like it's coming from your end, but it is. So I would really look at, you know, what comes up for you, what has come up for you in your past relationships that have been like fear-based. If you could tell me whether or not M is my twin flame. I don't like to just answer this because I like to get confirmation from the cards, but I'm just throwing that freebie in there. I don't do this often, guys, so don't be messaging me, is he my twin flame? I want to really give you the right answer, and that would require, you know, having even a 15-minute reading just to see the energies surrounding that support the answer. But I threw that in because that was the last question on this page. Okay, so let's go and see what the next question is. If you really do believe that you're meant to be with someone but you guys aren't together, what should you do in the meantime? Should you just move on and forget about them, or what? You can try to forget them. That's not going to work. It's actually, when they're your twin flame, it's actually going to hurt. It's going to bring up a lot of woundedness from your childhood. So I suggest the best thing is to not to force anything, to work on yourself, self-love, become a magnet for your twin flame, that they cannot resist you. Because once once your vibration matches, like you're a magnet. You know what I mean? It's just because you're not a magnet for love, which only means you have to practice more self-love. Really honoring you, honoring yourself, honoring you as the goddess or God that you are, the, you know, incredibly gifted, talented, amazing human being that you are. Honoring yourself in every action, in every thought, in every way of you practicing life. Your way of being is honoring you, honoring your life. So do that and you will be a magnet, and then you won't have to move on. You won't have to forget about them because they'll be knocking on your door. What does my counterpart want me to know? Thank you. Your counterpart wants you to know that they miss you and have patience. They're going through something difficult. And again, these are energies that I pick up. I do get more clear confirmation when I read the cards. But again, just I'm giving you these freebies. Can we get synchronicity when we're thinking of our karmic partner? Or is it only a sure sign prior to meeting Twinflame? Can we get synchronicity when thinking? Yes. Just think of your thoughts as like we're creators. So whatever thought that you put out there, your karmic partner could pick it up and respond and call you or text you or message you. So synchronicities happen just by you putting out your thoughts. So synchronicities happen all the time. We're just not aware of it. But they do happen more, especially when you're in a twin flame, when you meet your twin flame, because the universe is like, this is your twin flame. Wake up. Okay. How do I attract paying clients? Okay, so you have to have unwavering belief in your business, like unwavering. You have to know that what you are offering, people really, really, really need. Like they're banging down your doors. When you're in that vibration of valuing your services or your products so much, when you're in that vibration, you will get clients, you will get business. You just have to adopt that belief that your service is the best service out there, that they just have to find you. You just have to put yourself out there, that your product is the best product and it beats out all other competition. Like that's the vibration you need to be in. And if you don't really believe it, affirmations all day long. Okay? You got this. And, you know, yes, paying clients. They want to pay you money. Also, any blocks you're having around finances, keep clearing those blocks. Okay, I think we are good. I think we're done with the questions. Oh, I found one. Oh, no. Oh, yes. What are the energies around Twin Flame Union? Specifically, what is the Divine Masculine's energy around union? Okay, so thank you for your question. I'm sure you watched the previous reading, so that should answer your questions of where the Divine Masculines are. It was a general Twin Flame, but does apply. So union for many of you is coming soon. So keep clearing. Keep letting go of the past. Keep letting go of all resistance. and they will be magnetized to you. Will I find love this year? I feel yes, but towards the end of the year. So don't get discouraged. If anything, start working on self-love and being the happiest you can be. Because when you're in a place of happiness, people just swarm around you. They want to be in your energy. They want to be like around you because you're so happy. So when you're so happy, you're going to have to beat them down with a stick. These guys are going to want to date you. So be the happiest that you can be, and you will find love this year. Else, is the guy in my head my twin flame or a karmic relationship? How can I know? It's hard to read without cards. Yeah, I can't really tune in because there's a lot going on there. I can't. I feel like there's so much doubt that, you know, they can't possibly. Because you doubt it so much. They could be. I'm so sorry. Please book a reading. I'd love to do your twin flame reading. I think someone just messaged me a question. What? Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to read it because it's like a paragraph. Okay. I have to message that on the side. So thank you guys for sending me in your questions. I hope that was helpful. It's just really quick. It's just like it's not even a card pull. So, you know, please book a reading, and I'd be happy to answer any further questions you may have. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I think I forgot to get some guidance for you if you guys want to stick around. It's over an hour. Let's just get some guidance for you and your twin flame. But I just feel like this was such a good ending already. Do you guys still need guidance? Like, look, the cards are just so happy. You know? They're so positive. Do you still need guidance? Okay. For those of you that want guidance, stick around. For those of you that are cool, awesome. So let's get some guidance for our twin flames. Messages for our twin flame. Ooh, too many. Okay, so the universe wants you to know that your situation is being healed. It's like balancing. So see, it says completion. So 10 of Cups, you're ending a cycle and it's like a happy ending. So the universe is stepping in, the energies are helping to heal, to let go of like the drama cycle that's like a thing of the past now. So whatever is coming up that still seems like drama, to know that it is just part of it being released. It's part of the healing process. So don't get caught up in any drama that you're experiencing right now. It's just an illusion, and it's just coming up to be healed. So the universe wants you to know, please do not be alarmed by any drama. Don't get caught up in it. Don't get sucked into it. Just allow it to pass through you. Stay centered and know that it's just like a storm, and the sun will come out again. Okay. Be open to your inner guidance. The universe wants you to start trusting your inner guidance. Ask yourself questions and receive, just be open to receiving the answers. The more you get used to doing that, the easier it gets. And you just, anything you want to know, you become your own Google. I swear, it does. It works. You just have to quiet your mind, come from a space of neutrality, like just be calm and centered, clear your mind, ask the question, and you'll get the answer. So the universe is wanting you to practice more. So because the universe just wants you to have it all, wants you to know it all, wants to give you all the answers. So the universe is asking that you be open and trust the guidance that you're getting. The universe wants you to know that change is coming, and not to get too, don't get like anxious about it. It's a positive change that's coming. Union. And in the meantime, until you are in union, use this time to reflect. Reflect on who you truly are and express that in the world, because the universe wants you to be completely self-expressed and fulfilled in your life. So yes, keep yourself, the universe wants you to stay engaged in activities that are fun, that bring you joy, that spark joy. Have more fun. Okay, so I think that's all we have for you today. Again, thank you guys so much for following me on Instagram. I love you all. I really, really do. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will do my very best to bring you more readings like this one, more frequently, more consistently. So again, thank you so much. Please subscribe, share, like, and all that good stuff. And I really thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's because of your support that I now do this work every day, and I can also have more of a balance in my life where I can do other things as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, so please, I'm booking healing sessions for, I have a few spots left for March, and now I'm booking for April. So please be sure to message me right away to hold your spot for April. It would be an honor to work with you on your journey back to oneness, wholeness, and love. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, I'm wishing you all so much love and peace.